Most men try to win women with words, compliments, declarations, clever lines, but that rarely creates lasting attraction. Why? Because female desire is emotional, not logical. Psychology confirms this. The female brain responds more to emotions than reason. A woman may forget what you say, but she never forgets how you make her feel. That's why men who stir emotional intensity, laughter, mystery, even frustration often win her heart. Words alone aren't enough. Emotional impact is everything. This is where most men fail. They seek connection through clarity, comfort, and logic. But what truly captivates her is mystery, tension, and emotional unpredictability. A high-value man creates an emotional atmosphere. He uses silence, presence, and controlled distance instead of chasing. He knows that uncertainty fuels desire, not consistency. When she can't fully read him, she starts projecting, fantasizing, and that's when attachment begins. Robert Greene's The Art of Seduction explains, true seducers don't explain, they create sensations. Predictability kills desire, emotional stimulation keeps it alive. Desire spikes in moments of ambiguity. When you're not always available, when you respond unpredictably, her dopamine levels rise. She chases, wonders, obsesses not because of what you said, but because of how you make her feel. But this isn't manipulation. It's emotional leadership. You control your attention, presence, and energy. And when you return, you do so with depth and sincerity. That contrast, distance, and intensity makes you unforgettable. Now, the second truth. Female desire thrives on uncertainty. Predictable men are safe, but rarely desired. Ambiguity triggers emotional investment. Controlled absence makes her crave your presence. Third truth. Women desire men who are desired by others. It's not about jealousy, it's instinct. Female attraction increases when other women validate your value. She wants what others want. The man who's admired, respected, and socially in demand becomes rare and irresistible. But love alone doesn't sustain desire. A woman may love you, yet still lose interest if she no longer admires you. Female love is conditional on perceived value. The moment you become overly available, predictable, or emotionally dependent, desire fades. The fourth truth. Women need to feel they could lose you. Not as a game, but as a reality. Scarcity activates urgency. Emotional independence is power. When she feels you can walk away, she fights to keep you. This ties into prospect theory. The fear of loss outweighs the pleasure of gain. That's why absence, mystery, and control spark desire more than devotion ever could. Final truth. Women are drawn to men who remain centered, confident, and just out of emotional reach. Not cold, but not needy. Not passive, but not desperate. This balance creates lasting attraction. As Jordan Peterson said, a man must be a controlled threat. She must feel protected by you and fear losing you. That's the emotional edge that keeps her drawn in. If this resonates, take action. Master these truths, join the movement, and stop settling. The difference between being forgotten and being unforgettable? Emotional mastery.